au quotidien. C'est sur Taïwan.
Located on the edges of your radio static, you've stumbled upon the Lost Signal, your podcast destination for tales of horror and the macabre, brought to life with voice acting and sound effects. New episodes are released every 2 weeks on Monday on Spotify, iTunes, or wherever else you get your podcasts. Join us, won't you?
Find other great podcasts like this one at podmoth.network.
The following podcast discusses adult situations and gets very sweary. Sensitive ears beware. You're listening to the Fuck My Work Life podcast, where the work stories are real, the laughs are contagious, and all of us can agree that work sucks. Welcome back, fuckers, to the Fuck My Work Life podcast.
Hey, everybody, I'm Kay.
And I'm Jay.
And we are back.
We are back.
The Fuck My Work Life podcast.
That's right.
How's everybody doing out there?
Who cares?
Why are you so mean to our listeners? Hope everybody's 2024 is off to a, good start. Hope you haven't come across any weird shit or whatever in the new year.
Yeah. I hope everybody's doing well. All their holidays went well. And
so this is coming out the third week in January. So that means podcast time travel. We're 3 weeks into dry January right now.
That's right.
Real time, we're 2 days into dry January. So there will not be a we drink because we work this week.
Yeah, it's water.
Yeah, we're both drinking water. I'm being fancy and drinking a sparkling La Croix.
La Croix.
La Croix. And Jay's just going flat.
Yep.
Big old
flat water.
Flat water. He's probably going to lose like 20 pounds in 3 days just not drinking. And
probably.
I'm going to be the same fucking weight at the end of January.
Yeah.
Goddamn being a woman.
That's why there's a patriarchy, you know?
Oh my God. Get the fuck out of here. All right. Do we have any sort of housekeeping?
I don't think so.
You been into anything new this year?
Not really, no.
I mean, come on.
It's been the holidays.
You got to admit it.
What?
What did Mike from the Neatcast get you into lately?
I've played it once. What is it called? Stray?
I don't know.
I did. It's not that I wanted to get into this game. It's like you're basically a stray cat. And I wanted to see how the cats would react to the game. Yeah. Because it's like you can push buttons and the cat will.
And did they react?
Yeah. I mean, 2 of them didn't really react. Poochie was pretty into it.
Yeah. She's a, what are they now? A Gen Alpha? Or what's like the newest generation?
No idea.
Like she, even as a cat, knew how to operate the iPad.
Yeah.
From the time she was a kitten.
Just a little tiny kitten. She would smack the iPad.
Well, we did download the cat game for her.
Yeah, where she gets to squash bugs.
Now, anytime I'm on my iPad, she like stares at it intently. Like, oh, get that.
Let one of those bugs come across that screen.
She actually texted our friend B the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy little kitty cat. Yeah, I don't think I guess not new.
What? Wait, hold on. Are you crocheting?
Shut up. I'm always crocheting. But I've been binge watching Project Runway.
Oh yeah.
Because I was into that show when it first came out, and it had Heidi Klum and Tim Gunn. And I didn't realize they did like a reboot starting in 2019. And I found that on Peacock, and I was like, oh dang. Am I My boy Christian Siriano is the mentor, and I love him. He was one of the original contestants. I know, his little smug little face is so adorable. But yeah, so I've been watching a lot of that as I crochet. Fucker.
Yep.
I mean, that's how exciting our lives are. We went to a Irish New Year's party.
Yeah.
For New Year's Eve, which is perfect because we celebrate when it turns midnight in Ireland, which is 4 p.m. our time.
Yep.
Hang out for a little while after, then go home and go to sleep. Or pass out.
Yeah.
A nice way to start dry January is getting completely hammered the day before.
Yeah. And then yesterday was, or the day after New Year's Eve, New Year's Day was just like the laziest day I think I've had in a long time.
It was perfect.
I laid upstairs in bed and watched, what are those movies? The Hobbit movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like a good 8 hours of movie watching.
I mean, I watched at least 8 hours of Project Runway.
Yeah.
It was the perfect first day of the year. No one do shit.
No. Yeah.
It was nice. So yeah, that's it. Just a reminder to all of you guys, as we mentioned in a couple episodes ago, last episode was Mama D. Hope you guys all enjoyed that. She is a joy and a treasure. But we talked about our little podcast within a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck my whole life.
Life.
My whole life.
What if we just drop the life?
Fuck my whole. That'd be a probably not good for an audio. What's it called? Fuck, I don't know.
Podcast?
No, I mean all podcasts are audio. What's the not forum? I don't know. Whatever.
Anyway.
Yeah, you guys know by now that I don't do well with words.
I don't word
well. But yes, any hoozle, drink your water. What the fuck was I saying? See, now I can't even remember.
A podcast within a podcast.
Fuck my whole life, which is going to debut next week with Dan from Casting Views. So, I mean,
Cheerio.
He's bringing it.
Yeah.
He brought the fuck my whole life stories.
It got brought in.
It was great. So I'm really excited for you guys to listen to that next week. But today we're sticking with work stories because why not?
Why not?
That's our roots, man.
Yeah, man.
That's our roots. And of course, I was bored at work and so went on Reddit. And I found a subreddit, I guess it's called, that's like, I think it's titled "I Don't Work Here, Lady" or something like that. And it's all stories of
people getting mistaken for employees.
Right. Have you ever been mistaken for an employee?
Probably, but not anything that made a memory.
Same.
Yeah.
I feel like I've definitely been asked before, do you work here? No. And that was the extent of it. Do you remember a while back when, Best Buys were a big thing and the people would like in mobs dress in like blue polos and tan pants and just flood the Best Buys and confuse everybody that was going in there because they didn't know who the fuck was working there? It wasn't. It's pretty funny. It's back in the day when flash mobs were a thing.
Yeah. Good thing those are gone.
Aw, I did one once when I first moved to LA and I was trying to find friends. And that's back when remember Meetup it was like a website called Meetup where you could go and you'd be like, I like to crochet. And there'd be all these like meetup groups for people who like to crochet or like all kinds of different things. So you can kind of meet like-minded people. And there was one that was for a flash mob. And I was like, I'm going to do it. And it was at a Target and a guy was proposing. And so we did a dance to Moves Like Jagger. It was a lot of fun. There was like a couple weeks where everyone met in a park and like learned the routine and practice and stuff. And then It was
you
fun.
are such a fucking nerd.
I know. I'm okay with that. So yeah, I don't remember how we got on the topic of flash mobs, but our topic today is I don't work here, lady.
That's right.
Lady. So I'm gonna go first. And this one is titled Karen Wants Me to Do Her Shopping for Her from Brainiac 1200. For context, I started working at this grocery store chain when I was 16 and transferred to another location at 21. This takes place Halloween of 2022. I had to work during the day shift, and my store allows us to dress up. So I wore my John Constantine costume, which I washed once I got home before meeting up with my friends to hang out and have fun. I have no idea why
That needed to be in there.
is an important part of the story.
Yeah. She just wanted you to know she washes her clothes.
I think it's a dude, but yeah.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
But yeah, I read this like 3 or 4 times and I was like, why? Does this come into play later? Nope. Just spoiler alert.
I wash my clothes.
It does not. I'm not dirty. I wash my clothes before I go out and hang out and have fun. I guess they were saying because
he wore it to work and then was wearing it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one
I mean, I
cares.
could understand that, but no one cares.
Yeah. But anyway, glad you're clean. Brainiac 1200.
Well, at least his clothes are. We don't know about him.
Yeah, he only washed the outfit, not himself.
Yeah.
Maybe he just got in the shower with his costume on and just
And that's
lathered
how he washed
up. Just ran around outside.
I believe that if you wash your clothes, you don't need to shower because your clothes are clean.
Yeah.
Like, what do you need to shower for?
You don't need to shower for it. Okay. We end up deciding to get some snacks and drinks and stop by the location of the store that was closest to the house we were hanging out at, which happened to be the one I was transferred from the year before. While my friends and I were talking about what we wanted, a regular recognized me and asked if I knew where something was. I'm sorry. If she's a regular, how does she not know where shit is at this point? But anyway.
Lies.
It's Reddit. They're just lies.
Lies. It's all fucking lies.
A regular recognized me and asked if I knew where something was. So I told my friends I'll meet back up with them after I help the customer. I then proceeded to show her where the item was and asked if she needed anything else, and she said no and asked me if I still worked there since she hadn't seen me in a while, so I told her I had transferred the year before. This is where the Karen comes in.
Dun, dun, dun.
She sees me telling the previous lady to have a good day and doesn't say anything as I go back to meet up with my friends. Next thing I know, we're at the register checking out, and I hear a feminine voice say, "Excuse me, I've been following you around the entire store and you didn't even look at me."
'Cause you ugly, bitch.
I apologized and asked if there was something I could help her with, and she then said that she wants me to find everything on her list and grab it for her. She thinks she's going to have Instacart in the store.
Who the fuck is this woman?
That's how Instacart works, right? I just hand you my list and you get everything.
You think it's an old lady?
I don't know. Who knows? This is when I realized what was going on and explained that I don't work at that location. And even if I did, that's not what this job entails. Her response was, "If you don't work here, then why did you help that other lady?" I replied by telling her that I had worked at this location for a little over 5 years and transferred the year before. I think he transferred the year before. So I still knew the store pretty well. And this is when she starts screaming at me to get a manager because she's going to get me fired.
Yeah.
I love that one.
I would have been like, I don't fucking work here. You get a manager.
Yeah, which is kind of what he did. My friends are telling me to ignore her and get going. I instead decide to piss her off and get the store manager who knew me. And the look on Karen's face when he said I didn't work there anymore, and even if I did, I was clearly off the clock, meaning I didn't need to help her if I didn't want to, was priceless. After she left, I asked him if she had been an issue since I'd left, and he said she's been doing this every week for the past 2 months, and the next time he will have her trespassed because he's getting tired of dealing with her BS. My friends and I had a good laugh. It's always the ladies. That's not true. But
no.
It's not true.
No.
Dealt with many, many dicky dudes in my life. But yeah, like just audacity. Ooh, that's a word I thought of.
Damn.
Look at me. I thought of a word of, here's my list. Get everything for me.
I mean, even if it was an employee of the store, like who the that's why I was saying, like, who the fuck does this lady think she is?
I don't know.
If I was a customer in a store and I heard someone go up to an employee demanding them to like basically do their shopping for them,
Yeah.
I don't know what I'd say.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't say anything.
Yeah, just under my breath. Like, you're an asshole.
Oh, fucking cunt.
You're a shitbag. But yeah, I mean, I know there are services that do that, but you don't just walk into a grocery store, find the first person you think that works there and like, do this.
And also, you usually pay for those services.
Yeah. Yep. Maybe
Not me. Who's she? She must have been like Celine Dion or Charo or some shit like that.
Charo? Where the fuck did that come from?
I don't know. It's Charo. Like Charo seems like a woman who would do that.
Isn't that the coochie lady?
Yeah.
Coochie.
Yeah.
Charo or Celine Dion?
Yeah.
No, Celine Dion wouldn't be caught dead in a grocery store.
Yeah, that's true.
She'd have people. She'd have her people. Charo, I could see in a grocery store though, all dolled up, coochie
I can imagine
and everyone.
Celine Dion in a grocery store, like beating her chest when she finds
a ripe avocado.
Yeah. This is so ripe. Such a ripe.
Did she beat her chest a lot?
Yeah, you never seen that?
No.
Yeah, in concert, she'll like bang her chest when she's singing.
She's very passionate.
Yeah.
She loves what she does.
Yeah.
God bless her. She's got a good voice. I know she's got some illness now that makes it so she can't sing. Which is very sad. Because, yeah, man, her heart will go on.
It must.
It must.
Is it my turn?
It's your turn.
The next one is titled, At Your Service, Sir. And it comes to us from, well, it doesn't come to us. We got it off Reddit.
Yeah. This person wrote it.
Training Winner 8595. I was invited by an environmental firm to a private happy hour for new clients. The place was beautiful. A private restaurant with a reserved balcony overlooking the beach with a perfect sunset view of the Southern California waterfront. I was feeling great about my life, celebrating with likewise professionals and networking with new clients. I finally felt like I have made it in life and am living the American dream.
Yeah, buddy.
At the end of the evening, I went to the valet counter to pay and retrieve my car. As I was waiting, I was talking to my wingman, and here comes a fast-driving, frustrated, aggressive driver, quickly pulling up in his entitled 1995 tired and worn-out Mercedes with yellow seats and gold trim that once said, "Look out, ladies, I have arrived."
I can picture this douchebag. He probably has the fingerless driving gloves, you know?
Long hair but bald on top.
Or just like the perfect mullet, you know?
He immediately gave me a dirty stare down, looked me up and down multiple times. I ignored him and continued my conversation with my coworker. Finally, the guy got frustrated and said in a stern, loud voice for all to hear, "Excuse me, senor.
Ooh.
Aren't you going to park my car?"
I don't think that guy has that kind of accent.
"Excuse me, senor. Aren't you going to park my car?"
Yeah, or that like mid-Atlantic. Yeah, see?
Nah.
You're going to park my car?
In a tone that clearly was disappointed in my disrespectful customer service. I turned my head in his direction and said, "I'd love to, but I don't work here." At that moment, my newer model spotless 2023 car arrived, and I couldn't help but look at him again as I got in my car and tipped the valet. His facial expression was priceless as he quickly noticed he racially profiled a guy with a better car. To his defense, I am Mexican, and I happen to be wearing a black coat, shirt, and pants. I get this a lot living in Southern California. At times I feel guilty and my body wants to jump into action with an apologetic posture and a "don't fire me" submissive facial expression.
We used to play when I lived in LA, hipster or valet, because sometimes it was hard to tell the difference. Like standing outside restaurants. Is it a hipster or is it a valet? I'm glad that douchebag kind of quietly got put in his place.
Yeah.
I just picture like every rich twerp from like the 80s Brat Pack movies. Like, who was that? Was it James Spader that was always in those, and he was always the rich asshole? And
Yeah. With the sweater sleeves
sweater.
hanging over there.
Or the blazer with the collar popped, you know?
Yeah.
And the polos with the pop collar.
Yeah.
Just total little prick douches.
Fancy taking a humorous trip down a random topic each week? You do? Well, you're in luck. Casting Views, presented by me, Dan, and a host of guests, bring you just that. With topics from the world of entertainment, science, sport, and everyday life, there's bound to be a topic that's going to inform and amuse. Catch Casting Views every Sunday on all listening platforms now.
All right, our next one is titled I'm Not the Wine Guy Here, from Malbec Man. I'm a wine steward / historian by trade, and I run an international bottle shop / tasting room. And I like writing stories / no, I'm just kidding.
I'm surprised.
We need another
I think
slash
maybe
in there.
this one is a believable story. I think this one's true because he didn't say, I'm a sommelier.
I am also hard of hearing, and I wear an over-the-ear hearing aid in my right ear that looks similar to a sports Bluetooth earbud. We recently made a commercial for the shop, which I am in. It's a pretty good commercial, which plays on 8 cable channels in my area, and I occasionally get recognized by random people as a result. This will be important.
Dun, dun, dun.
About a month ago, I was in Albertsons. It's a chain grocery store / pharmacy. This is a fan of the slash. Getting cat food and ingredients for dinner. As a general rule, also going back, I also like this guy already because he got cat.
He's got cats.
Cookie cat. As a general rule, I like to check their wine section out to make sure I don't carry anything that they do. Why? Like, ew. They also carry this at Albertsons. Grocery stores have some expensive wines sometimes. But yeah. Okay, anyway. I don't like him anymore.
But he's better than grocery stores. So.
He's in there shopping. You can buy your fucking cat food there, bro.
Yeah.
You want to know how shit cat food is from the grocery store?
Ask me. I tried it once when I was drunk.
He did.
It's not good.
It's not good. I don't think any cat food from anywhere would be good, though.
I don't think so.
As a general rule, I like to check their wine section. I already said that. To make sure they don't carry anything that they do. As I was bent down looking at the lower shelves, I felt a hand on my shoulder. I assumed that this was someone alerting me to their presence and that their intent to move in close. Personally, I have no problem with that. Parts of my shop are fairly close quarters, so it happens at work all the time. No big deal. Then I felt the hand again, but this time it was more deliberate. I took this as a sign that this person is just tactless, and I shuffled left a bit. Then I felt a rather aggressive tap on my hearing aid, which popped a bit and scared the shit out of me, so I jumped up and turned to face my antagonist. Who was this rude and annoying person? A short, bleach blonde, 30-something woman wearing an outfit that definitely cost more than I pay in rent. If her name isn't Tiffany, then it absolutely should be, and that is how I will refer to her going forward. Sorry, Tiffany's. And her fucking voice. You know that SNL sketch where Pedro Pascal comes out of a coma and speaks like a valley girl on muscle relaxers?
Oh.
Imagine that, but without the eloquence and sophistication.
Yeah.
Tiffany, excuse me. Yes? Where can I find the Josh Rosé? It's a $10 bottle of absolute crap. I'm not sure. I don't work here. But I saw you on TV. You're the wine guy. Yes, that's me, but I actually don't know how much. I don't know. Yes, that's me, but I actually don't know much about the layout of this store. It's a lot different than mine. Sorry. You should at least know where the rosé is. We were standing about 15 feet from the rosé section, so I pointed to it. Given our height difference, I'm guessing that she just couldn't see it over the rack we were facing. She sneered at me. Was that so hard? If eye rolls were audible, mine could have been heard in Australia. I shrugged. They'd better have Josh Rose. What is the Josh Rose?
I have no idea.
And she was off. I decided to get while the getting was good, as we say around here, so I continued my shopping. I gathered what I needed for spaghetti, which took about 15 minutes. 15 minutes just to get shit for spaghetti? That was probably a pretty intense spaghetti sauce.
I don't know. This might not be a dude.
I gathered what I needed for spaghetti, which took about 15 minutes. As I walked towards the front of the store to check out, I heard a familiar voice.
Yeah.
They don't have Josh Rosé. You said they'd have Josh Rosé. I pointed you towards the rosé section. I never said they have anything. Perhaps you might find my friend Ray, the wine steward here, and make arrangements for him to bring it in.
Just
this is
kick that guy directly under the bus.
Right? Yeah, go bug my friend. My quote unquote friend. Tiffany, I'll do that. Where is he? I have no idea. Again, I don't work here. Wow, you're useless. Some wine steward you are. I don't actually sell any of this, so I can't tell you much beyond the label and a general description of the geography and climate of the area it's produced in. Okay, bro.
I don't like either of them.
I know. Who actually cares about that shit? Well, you'd be surprised. You should come in and check out the shop sometime. I'll show and tell you anything you want. Why would you want her in your shop?
Yeah, no shit.
Oh, like I'm ever going to your shop. I'll go to, in parentheses, wine shop 40 minutes away and get it there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're a dick.
Now, I could have done a lot in this situation. I could have told her that they don't carry it there either. I also could have told her that they carry it at the Safeway about half a mile up the road.
Oh, you know it's shit if Safeway carries it.
I didn't do either of those things. I wished her a happy holidays and walked to the register, and that was that. Until the next morning. Apparently, Tiffany had called the shop and left a voicemail describing my terrible service and poor attitude. Naturally, my boss asked me about it, so I regaled her with the story. We had a good laugh about it, and once again, that was that. Until 2 days later. She's a persistent little twat. I got a text from Ray asking why the crazy lady said the wine guy told me to find you. 'Cause he sold you fucking out, Ray. Apparently, Tiffany had come back in and accosted him, claiming that I told her to. This girl really wants her fucking Josh Rosé.
Yeah.
I once again recounted the tale, and we also had a good laugh about it, then moved on. Once again, that was that. Until the very next day, my boss came to my desk and said, I think that crazy lady gave us a bad Yelp review. Cue another audible eye roll. The review was scathing and entirely about my conduct at Albertsons. That would have been a good laugh, except that even as unhinged as it was, it still hurt our overall rating. Our office manager was able to contact Yelp and explain the situation, and the review was removed. Tiffany stayed true to her word, though. I've never seen her again, although her name has turned into a running joke whenever we have a customer with her disposition. And that, dear reader, is that. That was a...
Good God.
That was a tale. That was a tale to be told.
I don't know. That woman...
It's like everyone is just so entitled now.
Yeah.
Like everyone. It's not even a particular type of person anymore. It's just everyone.
Yeah.
Is entitled.
That whole thing should have stopped at, I don't work here.
Right.
That's where it ends.
The end. But you're the wine guy. I saw you on TV.
I saw you on TV. People want to fuck me.
We must be friends.
Okay.
Okay.
Moving on.
See you next Tuesday.
Yeah. This one is titled, How I Don't Work Here Lady Almost Turned Scary for an Off-Duty Police Officer. And this one is written by A Quiet Borderline.
Oh, that sounds calming.
This story came from my friend Belle's husband, Adam. Adam worked as a police officer from the late 90s to early teens, until being injured in the line of duty. One December evening, Adam was finishing up his shift when Belle, who he was dating at the time, called him asking him if he could pick up a couple of last-minute things for a Christmas party. Since the Mart of Walls is about a mile away from the station, Adam decides to go there. He's wearing a thick, dark blue coat over his uniform, complete with vest, belt, and gear, including a sidearm, radio, handcuffs, and baton. He's in the dairy section getting some cream when he heard a woman say in a low voice, "Excuse me." Adam turns to look. There's a young woman, maybe college age, dressed in jeans, a thick coat, and heavily pregnant. Definitely not the Karen type. "Can you please help me get a TV from the back?" Adam is about to use the classic, "I don't work here, lady," line when he sees the fear in her eyes. Now on high alert, he leans close to her and whispers, "What happened?" "I'm scared of my husband. He just shot the officer who pulled us over."
Jesus.
Yeah. Well, that went fucking dark pretty quick.
Yeah.
Adam looks up and sees this strung out looking man who looks like he hasn't showered in days, watching them with shark eyes. Thinking fast, Adam says loud enough for the man to hear, "I'm more than happy to help you, ma'am. Let me page the back and we'll get it in a minute. Hang tight." Using his cell phone, which wasn't as common as it is now, he texted a fellow officer who was still on duty, asking her if an officer got shot. When she confirmed it and asked what was going on, he told her what was going on, to alert the manager and to send a couple of units to the store. She responded to him that the units were on the way. The manager had been alerted and to hang tight. Once he received her text, he said, "It's on its way to the front. I'll personally escort you there so the manager knows who it belongs to." So he leads the family to the front and makes eye contact with the manager. The manager, who recognizes Adam from previous excursions, comes over. Adam, keeping up the charade, says to the manager, "Boss, I think it'd be good to get the lady off her feet for a little bit while we get the car loaded," he said with a meaningful look. "It's going to take several minutes anyway." The manager nods and says, "Of course. Come with me, ma'am. My office is just this way." Once the lady and the manager were safely away, Adam and the man head out to the parking lot. Just then, Adam spots the officers getting out of their cars and nods at them. The takedown wasn't as dramatic as you'd expect it to be. They recognized him and arrested him as soon as several outstanding warrants for his arrest were revealed. The officer the man had attacked survived his injuries, and the man got a nice long prison sentence for several charges, including attempted murder. The lady filed for divorce and, with Adam and Belle's help, was able to get home to her family. Last Adam heard, she was doing well.
Aw, that's scary.
Yeah, that's pretty nuts.
Like, she's pretty smart, though.
Yeah.
Like, "Can you get us that TV off the shelf?" Like, huge eyes, like, "Help." Poor thing. Aw.
"I'd like to order a pizza."
There's supposed to be some sort of
I think that's what it is. Like when you
universal code. Or you're supposed to call the cops and order a pizza or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be like, they know it's like a domestic violence situation. Oh, it sucks that we have to have that. If you guys have ever been mistaken for, Jesus, I have to cough. If you've ever been mistaken for somebody who doesn't work at a place, or been asked to do something ridiculous that even if you did work at that place, wasn't really within your job scope.
Yeah.
Like just getting everyone's groceries on their list or some such.
That's crazy.
We want to hear those stories. And we also, we want to make sure, nope. And also we want to hear your fuck my whole life stories.
Yeah. Anything.
Mishaps and shenanigans from everyday life.
Yeah, see?
There's our tagline.
Mishaps and shenanigans. That's a hard word.
Now I can't say it.
Mishaps and shenanigans.
Mishaps and shenanigans from everyday life. Brought to you by J&K and the Fuck My Work Life podcast.
That's right.
Yeah, look at it. It sounds legit now.
Yep. We'll just take that snippet out of there and
we're done.
We're good.
I guess we're going to have to,
And then we'll be famous.
yeah, just from that one snippet.
Yep.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
all it takes.
So just start sending the money.
I also don't want to be famous.
Yeah.
That would be, it would be awful. But then I might have someone buy my Josh Rosé for me.
Yeah.
Rosé is gross. Sorry. I know I'm not in the lady club by saying that, but I don't like it.
Isn't that like White Zinfandel?
Zinfandel? I don't know. Actually, it's just
How do you say it?
Zinfandel?
Zinfandel?
Del, not Dale.
Oh, whatever.
No, but you like put a twang on the end.
White Zinfandel.
Zinfandel. I don't know. I just know it's pink.
It's like Kool-Aid wine.
It's rosé. It's pink. I actually don't much like many wines, to be honest.
No.
I like a Cabernet, and that's pretty much it. But even then, I can't do it very often because I just want to go immediately to sleep after drinking
Every
wine.
once in a while, I like a good Sauvignon Blanc.
Sauvignon.
Sauvignon
Blanc.
Blanc. Yeah. Those are good.
Have we ever shared on the podcast? I don't think we would have because it's not work related, but the story of our first winery trip when we started dating.
Jesus.
That could be a good fuck my whole life story.
Yeah.
We'll save that.
Yeah, we'll save that one. But
for a future episode.
that was what a fucking weekend.
Oh man, there was a lot of wine that happened.
Uh-huh.
Not even that weekend, in a span of about 4 hours of the one Saturday. The next day was great.
Yeah.
Or was that the same day?
That was the same day.
Oh, wow. Okay. We started early and then, yeah. Okay. We'll tell that story. So,
yeah.
Not next
So stay
week.
tuned.
Yeah, not next week, because next week's going to be Dan from Casting Views sharing his fuck my whole life stories. And again, they're pretty great. So be sure to drink your Ovaltine. Be sure to tune into that. Yeah. I think that's it. I don't know exactly when it's going to air, but I think we're going to have have a little guest episode on the Stupid History Minute at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Keep your eye open for that. And I guess that's it. This is kind of a shorty, folks.
Yeah.
But that's okay. It's the new year. You probably have a lot to do.
We're sober.
And we're sober. I think that's the biggest thing. That's why.
I think that's it.
Oh, yeah. Huh. I'm like, man, we usually drag these out a lot more. It's because we're both not chatty because we're sober.
Yeah, we're sober.
Oh, sober podcasting is the worst.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't have that extra oomph to it.
Man, are we just destined to kill our livers for this pod?
No.
I will do it for you guys, you fuckers. No. You over it?
What?
Drinking?
Well, not completely, but I do need to, I need to let my liver come up for some air.
Yeah. Well, that's what we're doing now.
Yeah. So just, the next couple podcasts are going to be short and shitty.
No, they're not. Don't say that.
You'll like them anyway.
Maybe not. We've got enough episodes banked to get us through January. So we'll see.
We're just not going to fucking record until this bullshit is over.
Or maybe we have a, I think when this comes out, it will have already happened. So we have a friend coming to visit who was also a podcaster. So there might be a couple drinks that weekend and maybe a recording. I don't know.
We'll see.
And maybe not. Maybe we'll just chill and hang out. But anywho.
Maybe when he's here, we'll just sit there and stare at him.
Yeah.
Be like, what do you want to do?
Make him feel real awkward.
What do you want to do? You want to, I don't know.
So since this has already happened by the time this has come out, maybe you will have heard stories already about how boring we are.
Yep. You want to go see the second bedroom?
Yeah. You want to play with my cats?
Yeah. She really loves this one.
We're just going to sit here, play with cats. Okay, fuckers.
All right.
Send us your stories. Remember, work and life. and have a good day. And
Bye, fuckers.
we love you. Bye, fuckers.
Thanks for listening to the Fuck My Work Life podcast. If you're enjoying the show, please consider rating us on your favorite podcast platform. We love to hear your workplace stories, so send them our way to fmwlpod@gmail.com or leave us a message at 310-818-3273. For more fun content, follow us on TikTok, Threads, and Instagram at fmwlpod. You can also chat with us and your fellow fuckers on our Discord channel. You can find all our links in the show notes. Until next time, bye, fuckers.
I lost my spot.